everybody, my name is Kevin and thanks for checking out today's video. So you may be looking at the title of this video and thinking to yourself, how is Kevin gonna tell me about beards when he doesn't even have one himself? And you are absolutely right. So I called up my good friend Brian and he's gonna tell you guys everything you could possibly need to know about beards.
Hey everyone, I'm Bware Gamer. Normally I'm over on my channel playing video games, but today I'm here hanging out with Kevin to talk about a very personal aspect of my life. My beard. Yay! These days, more and more people are wanting to grow beards. Maybe it's the way they look.
I've seen your face in the shadows, and I've seen your face in the places I wasn't meant to be.
Maybe it's the way they feel.
Yeah, touch it. It feels great. Like steel wool.
Or maybe it's how they smell. But whatever the reason, it's a growing trend to let your facial hair go. With such a desire come many questions and concerns. And since Kevin hasn't hit manhood yet, I'm here to answer some of those common questions, offer some advice, and talk briefly about some of the techniques and products you can use for care and upkeep. So, you've decided you want to grow a beard. Well, many people wonder if they're even capable of doing so, and if they are, how to go about doing it. One word: commit. When you're first starting out, plan to not shave or trim for at least 2 months. When you do, you'll see exactly what the potential of your beard is. And if nothing substantial grows after 2 to 3 months, maybe it's not in your genes, or maybe you'll just have to wait longer than the average person. It'll probably feel like forever before you start to see the results that you want to see. And there is such a thing as an awkward phase with your beard, just like there is with the hair on your head. Everybody's body is different, so this process won't look exactly the same universally. The key here is patience and perseverance. Don't buy into myths or creams. Just commit, and I promise, you'll know if you can grow a beard. And if something more than a shadow shows up on your cheeks and chin after, 2 to 3 months or so, you can just keep growing from there. A lot of people ask me when and how they should trim their beard. During that initial growing period, pay close attention to how your facial hair grows, so that you know where to trim when the time comes. I recommend trimming your beard for shaping and cutting off dead ends every 4 to 6 weeks. As for how to trim your beard, it's honestly pretty simple. I recommend using a standard pair of scissors or an electric trimmer like this one. Just get really close to a mirror and just kind of go at it really gently and really lightly. I recommend coming straight down from where your earlobe is. From there, I recommend taking in the lower neck area so you can kind of shape your beard downward and a little bit out. Remember, take off as little as possible, just the stray hairs and the dead ends and the little ones that stick out. While you're trimming, I recommend combing out all the hairs and little pieces that you've cut off. You may be wondering if it's worth seeing a professional barber for a trim. I recommend giving the upkeep process a go on your own at first. Taking something like this into your own hands can be really rewarding, and there's the added benefit of getting to know your facial hair and face really well. Now that being said, never underestimate the skill and expertise of a professional. If you can find a traditional barbershop in your area, I do recommend heading in for a trim, maybe after you give it a shot on your own at first. Be sure to let the barber know that your goal is to grow and maintain a beard, so they can take off as little as possible while still doing what's necessary. And that should be your goal as well when you're trimming on your own. You may feel like you're taking a few steps back when you're trimming your beard, but honestly, don't worry, it's just part of the process. With cutting back a few centimeters, you'll leap forward inches in your next growing period. And that's kind of how I recommend going about this. Wait that 2 to 3 months, have your first trim, give it another month or 2, and just go through that cycle and keep growing until your beard is as long as you want it to be. Some people have asked me which products or brands to use for trimming and maintenance. Once your beard reaches at least 1 inch in length, a blow dryer and a hairbrush are absolutely essential. I know it sounds kind of weird, but after you get out of the shower and your beard is wet, the water on your face evaporates and dehydrates your hair. A blow dryer can help heat up your beard strands to promote moist follicles and pores, while simultaneously drying your beard a lot faster than just letting it air dry. A rubber bristle brush tames your beard and keeps your hairs straight and untangled. A comb will work, but rolling a brush like so really pulls your beard out to its full length and keeps curly, wavy, or tangled hair under control. I want to mention that there's no need to spend a fortune here, but don't skimp on cost either. I guess what I'm trying to say is, you get what you pay for, but we won't need anything fancy here. Any standard ceramic heating blow dryer will do.
I think this one cost me 15 bucks. Anything in that price range or up should do just fine.
I do recommend a specific brush, the Denman Rubber Bristle Brush.
These are really durable, cost between 6 and 10 bucks, and they work great for the rolling technique that I showed you earlier. Just about any comb should work. Here's the one that I use. Look for something that has a spacing that suits your preference. Any pair of scissors or an electric trimmer meant for cutting hair should do. For something like the one I'm showing you here, expect to spend between $30 and $50.
A question that I get asked really frequently is which oils and waxes to use, and how. Well, there are so many options out there, this is a really hard question to answer, and it really does come down to personal preference. In general, any oil made with a grapeseed or jojoba oil base is great for conditioning and hydrating your beard. The scent is really up to you.
Something like this pure jojoba oil has no scent at all.
I prefer Beardbrand beard oil.
The scents are complex, yet subtle, so you'll smell great without offending anyone who's sensitive to strong fragrances.
You'll want a solution that's oily without being greasy, and both of these oils that I showed you do that really well. You'll want to experiment on your own to find out what works best for you.
When you apply your oil, rub a dime-sized amount around in your hands, keeping the oil concentrated around the tips of your fingers. Massage the oil into your face. Reach all the way down to your chin, cheeks, jaw, and neck. It's important that the oil reaches your pores so that the skin underneath your beard stays healthy and moisturized. After working your oil in, shape your beard gently with a comb, but don't overdo it. If you do, you'll end up raking all the oil you just applied out, and that's no good. After gently combing your beard, I recommend patting it down with your hands. It helps to shape it and just give it that nice full rounded look.
I like to use waxes with a beeswax base, like this Beardbrand Mustache Wax.
Rub a little between your thumb and forefinger to warm the wax, then work it into your mustache with rubbing motions. Or if you're lazy like me, you can use what I refer to as the chapstick method, and just rub it right onto your stash from the tube.
Comb gently for neatness, and curl the ends if you want.
So in general, you just want to look for something that smells good and that keeps your stray upper lip hairs in check. Sometimes people ask me totally random questions, like, do you get food in your beard? Of course I get bits of food in my beard when I'm eating, and you will too! But it's less than you'd think. Just deal with the crumbs and debris after you're done eating.
I heard there were feces in there.
No, there's no poop in my beard. But we do have microscopic bacteria and parasites all over our bodies.
Bro, what's that thing on your face? Do you wish you were like a wizard or something?
Of course I wish I was a wizard.
So do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we can decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
I hope you found this video fun, inspiring, and informative. And feel free to leave comments or questions below. When I'm not tending my beard, I'm over on my YouTube channel playing video games and being stupid. Even though most of what I do on my channel is voice commentary, you can actually hear my beard through the microphone. So feel free to check that out, there's a link in the description. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, subscribe to Kevin's channel. He's got some really great stuff on here for men's fashion. And of course, I want to give a huge thanks to Kevin for having me on his channel. Thanks, buddy. Miss ya.
Thank you for checking out this video. I hope it answers all of your manly beard questions. In the description box below, I will have links to all of the products that Brian mentioned in today's video, as well as a link to his channel, Bware Gamer. Oh god! He's actually the one who convinced me to do my second YouTube channel, High Build Gaming, so go over to his channel and show him some love. Alright, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on all of my latest videos. I'll catch you guys next week. Bye!